Hello and welcome once again. The final episode of the season for the Playmakers. Brought to us by Zoom Video Communication. And joining me again, like he has every week this season, is the last person to hold the NRL trophy aloft for the Rabbitohs, the great John Sutton. How are you, John?
I'm good, Marcus. What a week it is.
Yeah, it's fantastic, mate. It's well, you know what it's like. We'll get to that a bit later today, but you've been there before yourself, obviously, and come out on top of the world. And our game on the weekend against Manly put us in a great place to be able to do that again. What were your thoughts on the game against the Sea Eagles?
Yeah, I thought it was a great win. I think we really set the platform early, and the boys end up running amok there for a bit. Obviously, the last 15 minutes or so, they ran in a few tries, but it doesn't matter. We're there, the big dance, and can't wait.
I can only imagine what it's like. With 15 minutes to go, you're leading 32-6. Is your mind a little bit on next week so I don't get hurt, so I don't miss the game?
Yeah, that's it. I think, the boys put the cue in the rack, but all the work was done. And, it's exciting, 80 minutes away from, holding the trophy up. So I can't wait. Yeah,
it's been a great experience, mate. And we're up to, it's 11 weeks today since we left Sydney and came up here into Queensland. I mean, there's been some really positive parts about it. Obviously, the weather's been good and we haven't been as locked down as we would have been back in Sydney. But just the bonding of the team together is leading really well into Sunday's game. You must remember back in 2014, what was the week like leading in and the time you spent with your teammates?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think, you got to enjoy the week, take it day by day. And, early on in the week, it's, pretty cruisy. A lot of stuff with the families and media and whatnot. But, as the week goes on, you start preparing really well. And, it's just a great week. And obviously last time we were in the grand final, we had that grand final luncheon, and it was awesome to have my mum there. She got up and she was ripping and tearing. So, It's an exciting week. And, I'm just, looking forward to this game.
It really is, and I've been really happy with the lead-in for us. We've had a little bit of a rest, and a bit like 2014, the team we're playing had to play every weekend in the finals. Plus, they didn't rest any players in the last week of the competition. I mean, that may mean something on the weekend, I'm not sure, but as a player, what do you think of it today?
You know what, it's a GF, so they'll be up for it. We'll definitely be up for it. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, execute our game plan, play for the full 80.
I think the key for us is our completions and time of possession, Sutton. I think it's, that's important to us. That's the way we play. And, we get that over 80, 85% or around that mark, I think we'll be hard to beat.
Yeah, obviously it's a big part of the game, the completion rate. Obviously last week we did a good job, kicking to the corners and keeping Turbo there. So, nothing changes for us. We just got to go out and do it.
And the good, we've had a 9-day break leading in this week. I know Reno had a twinge in the game. It was a great effort for him to play last week. He's just doing light stuff at training. He'll come and join the boys on Thursday. So he'll have had, a good 5 or 6 days with physio and, recuperation to get him ready. So he's had a massive influence on us particularly the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, Adam's been great. Obviously leaving us at the end of the year, but, his heart and soul's here, and, he's going to be doing everything on Sunday. And I thought he had a great game. Obviously he didn't do much of the kicking. Cody took over, and he's just had to do what he had to do with the ball. And, it's going to be a great game, and can't wait for it, eh?
We had our fan day yesterday up here, and, there's probably 500 people, might have been a few more from up here in southeast Queensland. It was great to see all the members out here, and as we've said every week, that's what it's about. I mean, as we always talk about who we do things for, like obviously we do it for ourselves and our families, but there's always been a constant about our members and supporters and sponsors that have stuck with us over many years. And how did that affect you when you're playing?
Yeah, obviously, you want to do it for yourself, but, we've got the best supporter base, best members. in the game. So you just got to ride off their energy and play with high energy, and give them something to cheer about, and I'm sure the boys will.
Exactly. I mean, both of us have been here when it was really tough at South, when we didn't win many games, and it seems a long time ago now, but in the history of the game, it's not that long ago. But our supporters, even members, stuck by us then too, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I went through those tough years where, we're getting flogged, most weeks, but they always showed up and cheered us on, and that's why it's so great today, because we can, show them now that we're one of the top teams, and they got something to cheer about.
Certainly have, mate. And like everyone asks on the day, on the lead into the GF, who want to know who's going to win? I think I know the answer to that one from you. Who's the Clive Churchill medalist?
Oh, look, there's a number of players, but I think Cody. I think the way Cody's playing, with the structure around him, and then his natural ability to be in the right spot at the right time, and he showed that on the weekend for getting off the ground and pushing through on Cookie's kick. I think, we need Cody to have a big game, and I'm sure he won't let us down.
It's funny, I spoke to Cookie about that yesterday, about the left foot kick. I said, did you hit? No, it was Cody. He said, no, but I heard someone and I could feel them there. He said, but 9 times out of 10, it's Cody that's going to be there. So he said, I just put it in. So it was a great try.
Yeah, it was. That's what Cody brings. That he's just a natural footballer, and he knows where to be. And he also plays with structure, but that's the best footy he plays, off the cuff, and when Damien's jumping out and he's pushing in the holes.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Well, I've got to thank you, Sato, for your presence every week on the Playmaker. We're at the big dance now, the pointy end of the season, and the best thing for me is there's a lot of people who've written us off and have, particularly when Latrell got suspended a few weeks back. But just the camaraderie and the fighting spirit that's synonymous with the Rabbitohs is in the squad here. And Wayne's been doing a great job with them. And, I'm sure on behalf of you and myself, all the members and that, we wish the boys all the best on Sunday. And we look forward to another premiership, number 22.
Yeah, let's go, Marcus. Up the Rabbitohs.
The Rabbitohs.